Well, well, well. Look who it is. Mr. C here, and today for our very first fitness game, we have a line jump game. As you can see, you're going to need a line. You're also going to need 5 different lines in front of that. I have different colors to make it easier for you to see them. And what that means is the first line is 1 point, the second line is 2, third line is 3, fourth line is 4, and fifth line is 5. Each time you jump, I didn't quite make it past the green line that time, but I did make it past the yellow line, so that means I get 2 points for that jump. In a second, we're going to give you guys 10 seconds to see how many points you can get. So you're going to jump. Whew, that was only a 1-pointer. Then you're going to go back. You're going to jump again. Ooh, almost made it past that fourth one. So I got 3 points, so I'm at a total of 4 points now. And if you make it all the way, ooh, wow, you get 5 big points. That would be at 10 points right now. So if you guys have not already, I need you to get a line, something where you know where to start your jumps, and also 5 other pieces of equipment to allow you to see where these other lines are. If you don't have these lines, that's okay. You can get a pillow, you can get a stuffed animal, a blanket, whatever you guys have available to use for your lines. Use them. So, 10 seconds on the clock. Let's see how many Mr. C can get in 10 seconds. On my mark. Get set. Go. 2, 4, 6, 10. 10 in 10 seconds. Can you guys beat that? I don't think so. Good luck. The next part of this game that we're going to do today is random numbers. So I'm going to shout out a random number, and we're going to see how long it takes you to come up with that number. The number that we're going to do, it's going to take a little bit of math, is 17. The number that you are trying to get is 17. See if you can beat Mr. C. Go. 3, 7, 9, 12. Whoa, 17. Did you beat Mr. C? I don't think so. Now what you can do in a setup like this is you can challenge 2 different people or another person at the same time. You can have one person jumping on this side of your lines, and you could also have someone else jumping on this side of your lines. So make sure you challenge a friend after you practice a couple times. Challenge a friend and see if you can beat them. Good luck with this game, guys. Let me know how it goes. So welcome to the fitness challenge portion of today's class. What you're going to need for the fitness challenge portion are two things, maybe three things. The first thing you're going to need is a ball that bounces. If you don't have a ball that bounces, that's okay. You can still play with a rolled up pair of socks, and you will be dribbling in the air instead. So instead of dribbling on the ground with your bouncing ball, what you're going to be doing is dribbling in the air with your socks or stuffed animal, whatever you have available for you. You're also going to need a set of cones. Again, if you do not have cones, grab some pillows. They're going to come in super duper handy if you do not have any cones lying around. So grab some pillows, put them on the floor. What you're going to do for this game is you're going to dribble in and out of your cones, going all the way around and back to the beginning. Once you dribble all the way down and back, what you're going to do is 10 push-ups the first time. The second time you do this, you're going to do 10 big jumps. The third time you do this, you're going to do 10 V-ups. And the fourth time you do this, you're going to do a 10-second plank. So this game involves dribbling, but it also involves some fitness as well. You are only done once you have reached the end of all 4 activities. Then you can get your little water break, and we'll do it all over again. Let's see how long it takes Mr. C to do this. So since this week we are focusing on volleyball or tennis, what we're going to be doing next for our first fitness game today is we will be self-volleying in the air. I want you guys to practice it 10 times. Now if you noticed, I used both my hands when I was hitting it in the air. If you want to start off with only hitting one hand, then you can. Maybe you're a lefty. But after these 10, I want you guys to really focus on hitting the ball up into the air with both hands, right and left hand. See if you can do that 10 times. Now, if that's too easy for you, maybe you throw in a little spin. Let's see if Mr. C can do it. Whoa, other way. Maybe you go, oh, showing off. Maybe you go between the legs, ooh. Between the other legs, oh. Or maybe you go behind the back. You're gonna really want to practice this because the rest of the week hangs in the balance based off of this. Ooh, nailed it. 360, ooh. Why don't you guys practice for 1 minute and then we'll move on. So after dribbling or volleying to yourself in the air has become a little easier, what you need to do is find a wall that you can volley with. If you have a friend, you can use a friend. If you don't have a friend, you can use a wall. Make sure you ask mom and dad first which wall you can use. If you can't use a wall inside, chances are you can use a wall outside, away from windows, in a safe space. Make sure you ask first before you do this. What you're going to do is you're going to practice volleying up against the wall. So you're going to hit it, and when it comes back at you, you're going to hit it again and again and again and again. See how many times you can hit it against the wall and have it bounce back to you. Let's see how many Mr. C can do. Oh man, Unlucky number 13 for Mr. C. Whew. If it is getting a little too hard or too easy, you can do one of two things. You can scoot back or you can scoot forward. Make it really challenging if it's this close. Ooh. Oh, man. See what I mean? Why don't you guys give it a try and see how many you can get in 1 minute. 1 minute on the clock. Go. The last challenge that we're going to do today involves your ball, and it also involves a wall. Same rules apply as before. Make sure you find a safe space that you can do this, one that is parent approved. Now what you're going to do is you're going to dribble against the wall 3 times up around your head. 1, 2, 3. After that, you're going to move to your chest height. 1, 2, 3. After that, you're going to move to your waist height. 1, 2, 3. After that, your knee height. 1, 2, 3. You put it all together, it's going to look something like this. Hopefully it looks something a little better than that. And you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going until you mess up. So that means when you're at your knees, 1, 2, 3, your next one has to be up here. You guys see how I did that? Make sure that you guys are practicing over to underhand volleys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If it's too hard, maybe you scoot back a little bit. If it's too easy, maybe you take a step forward, but this is going to be really hard over here. We're going to give you guys 60 seconds to see how many times you can cycle all the way through from top to bottom and back again. Let's see how many Mr. C can do. 1 minute on the clock. On your marks. Get set. Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I'm at 1. Halfway through, I'm at 30 seconds. I've already done this 2 times. Let's see if I can get 4. Ooh. Start back here. Oh man, start back at the waist. Oh man, 2, 1. I only made it through 3 times on this game. Can you guys beat me? 3 full cycles in a minute? Let's see it.